Hey everyone, how are you? I thought I'd call you up and just have a little chat. A late night chat, believe it or not. I'm just taking a break from doing some cleaning, and I said, well, I think I'll call my friends, see how everyone is doing. How was your day? Today I rested a lot in the morning, and by afternoon I started feeling some better and got up and did some things, and I was in quite a few lives today. I forget all whose lives I went in. I didn't stay the whole time, but I popped in and said hi to everyone, and I enjoy that, and it's really nice to connect with people like that. We got some rain last night and a little bit of rain this afternoon, but we really need a whole lot more rain. And I thought I'd share something with you. I belong to another group. It's called Crochet Partners. They were a Yahoo group, and then when Yahoo went out, they just, I guess, went out on their own. I'm really not sure how that works, but anyway, it's called Crochet Partners. And I've been a member of them maybe about 20 years. I used to, quote unquote, own the dishcloth exchange that they had, and I was part of a potholder exchange, and I'm still part of the 7-inch friendship granny square exchange, and that's what I want to share with you. Uh, what you do is people that like to make squares, it can be the traditional granny square or any kind of patterned square, 7 inches. You go to that group and search for that exchange and contact the quote unquote owner of that group, who lives here in Texas, in Del Rio, Texas. And if you have a certain color scheme going on, you write down what colors, and you make a square. It doesn't have to be of your particular colors, just any colors. You just have to make one square. It's called the just in case square. You make that square and you send it into the lady who runs the exchange, and that is received and put away with your name on it in case there's a time when you're unable to exchange with a partner. Well, there's your just in case square that can be sent out. It's really fun, and you can choose to send 1 square a month or 10 squares a month. It depends on what you think you're able to do, but you have a whole month to make a square and send it off. So your name and address and email gets, of course, sent to the lady who runs the exchange, and then if you say, well, I would like to exchange 2 squares a month, your name and information will be sent to just 2 other people. So you'll be sending 2 squares that month, and you'll also be receiving 2 squares. And again, if you have a certain color scheme going on, you would write down those colors or that color, and that's what you would receive. You can hear my Maltese is barking, Monster. She's in the bedroom barking at my Chihuahua Sadie. That's her I want your attention bark. She wants Sadie to pay her some attention. Anyway, one time I was making a blanket for a friend, and that friend loved the color country rose and also loved flowers. And so I made some country rose squares, solid, and I made some squares that had flowers. But I also, in that group, I had asked the group for some squares, and so people had made me the squares of the colors I requested, and I was exchanging with them. And over time, I got a whole bunch of squares, and I put them all together and made my friend a blanket. And I have a picture of it here, and I don't know if you can see it too good. And what people did was they added a little note on it. That's why you can see some tags. Sometimes when people send a square, they'll send a postcard from the state they're in. They might send a herbal tea. They might send a recipe. They may not send anything, except they need to send their name and their email address so that you can notify them that you received the square, and you can also notify the lady who runs the exchange that that square has been received. Now, when this is the added on room that I'm in right now. This is the one wall that got painted. It needs the other walls need painting. But when this room first got built, I thought I was going to do a light gray walls. The color's called Silver Mine. And then one wall red for an accent wall. Excuse me. And so I was collecting gray and red squares with that exchange. And while I've been cleaning tonight and moving things around, I found a few of the squares. I have a whole bunch of them, and I am gonna one day trim them all and put them all together. And I don't know what I'll do with the blanket, because those are not the colors that I'm gonna have these walls painted. But anyway, I thought I'd share with you these squares. So this is just your regular traditional granny square, and they're 7 inches. This one has some white in it, but I didn't mind. But look at those stitches, aren't they nice? Here's another one. And I told them it could be all different shades of gray and different shades of red. Here's one. Another one. In fact, I got, sorry the camera's shaking, I got some in here. Oh, one more in here. And I have a lot more, and one day I'll show them all to you. But I have made a lot of friends over the years through that exchange. I used to exchange to England, South Africa, and Italy, but then the price of postage went so high, as everyone knows, that they just limited the exchange to the United States. And I've lost touch with my friend from South Africa and Italy, but off and on I'm still in touch with the one from England. So, of course, and then I've made friends here in the States through that exchange. But it's nice, and it's a nice way to use up some scrap yarn you might have hanging around, because some people will just say, oh, I just want to square any color or any colors. So if anyone's interested in more information about that, you can leave it in the comments and I'll get back to you about it. And if you're not, that's fine. I'm just sharing something that I've been a part of, and I've really enjoyed being a part of it, and I just thought I'd share it. So this wall here, this color is called Back to Nature, and I thought that I would have this wall be my accent wall and the other wall's a different color, but I've changed my mind again. I'm gonna put the wall that's behind the purple love seat is gonna be the accent wall, I believe. And this here's a closet. I have 2 closets. This one is for hanging clothes, and it has a shelf up top, and the other closet just has shelves to put things. And I can't wait till I get this room organized. It doesn't have to be finished painted, but at least organized better, so that I can show you what a nice room it is. I have a window next to me, and then there's a window across the room with the air conditioner that's running. I hope it's not too loud for you. And then there's a ceiling fan with a light, so it keeps the air flowing. And I'm really thankful that the landlord added on this room for me. I guess it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Oh, and it has right across from me, it has a big, wide door. And he had the guys make that door wide like that for bringing in and taking out furniture. that's pretty neat. Uh, I'm distracted because the dogs came in here. They're walking around my feet. Uh, let's see. I was outside with the chickens for a little bit today. You know, I enjoy being outside with them. And I'm trying to get those silkies to not be so skittish. Uh, I put some water. I tried to cup my hand and put some water in my hand to see if one of them would come over and drink, and they didn't. But hopefully I'll win their confidence. I mean, I know that they trust me, but I'd like them to get a little more friendly. And I don't know if that breed does or not, but I do have fun taking care of them and watching them. Sorry, the camera's shaking. Well, I guess that's it. I thought my lips have been chapped, and so I had some lip balm on. It's not chapstick. It's called something else. It has camphor in it. I'm fair skinned, and my lips, they get chapped all year round. Hot weather, cold weather, really bad. I thought too that I would share another scripture with you before I leave off. I was thinking yesterday and the other day, I was thinking, well, you know how I got that Happy Meal from friends back home, and I was thinking about that friendship that I have with that family. I was thinking about all of you that are my friends. I consider you my friends, and I was just thinking about friendship, how great friendship is. It's a wonderful thing. I guess thing isn't the right word. It's a wonderful relationship, friendship is. And it's great to have great friends. But there is a friend, and the Bible says it, that sticks closer than a brother, and we know that that's Jesus. And I appreciate my friendship with Jesus. He's real to me. You know, there's a song that says he's real in my soul. And that's just how I feel all the time. And I was going to share with you in John chapter 15, verse 14. This is Jesus talking. He said, "Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you." Then in verse 15, Jesus, still talking, said, "Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends. For all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you." Jesus himself calls us his friend. I think that's just awesome. And he tells us that we're his friends if we do what he commands us to do. He has some commands. Hey, he's God. He's holy. He's righteous. He's sovereign. He's all those things. And he expects some things from us, you know, if we're going to be his friend. But when you think about friendship and having a friend is not someone that when you're walking down the street and they're across the street and they see you and they just keep walking. You know, I wouldn't say I would consider that person my friend. A friend would notice you and maybe yell out hey or yell out your name and wave to you. Maybe they can't cross the street and get over to talk, but you know what I mean. They would acknowledge that they saw you. And to get a good friendship going, you have to talk with the other person, share some things, spend time with that person. And it's the same thing living for Jesus. You know, we can't say I love Jesus and just put him up on the shelf and take him down whenever we need him, or take him down and go off to church once a week or however many times we go to church. No, when we love Jesus, it's a daily walk with him, it's a daily talk with him, and we can talk with him anytime. And I really appreciate that. And God has been just so good to me. You know, there's another chorus that says, it just cannot tell it all, and I can't tell it all. But God has just been so good to me, and I'm thankful. Every day I'm thankful, and I'm thankful all day. All day I go through my day talking to the Lord, singing to Him, telling Him how much I appreciate Him. Um, it's just I have that kind of relationship with Him, and that helps me with my relationships with other people. Even those people who, want to leave comments that aren't appropriate, my relationship with God helps me to deal with them. I bless them when I see those comments, and some of them have had to be muted or blocked because of words that they chose to use. And so I just say, God, help those people, and keep bringing them back to my channel if there's a way that I can encourage them, to change their thinking. But so much to be thankful for, and I am thankful for the YouTube platform. I'm thankful that it's available, and I'm thankful for the people that I've met in person through YouTube. I'm thankful for the people that are connected to me through my videos, through their videos, through comments that we leave each other. When you think about it, I mean, you can just go on and on saying, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for that. And that's the way it should be. Hey, God says to be thankful in all things. And I hope that encourages you. It encourages me. I can encourage myself thinking about the goodness of God. And I guess that's it. I'm trying to think if there was something else I wanted to show you. Today I finished 4 whips, and I'll be showing them in a couple days, but I got that accomplished. Last week I didn't hardly pick up my hook. I tried to, but I couldn't do it with that migraine I had for several days. And so yesterday I picked up the hook. Today I really picked up the hook, and it felt good to get things accomplished. And I'll be showing those this week. And I guess that's it. I wish that this was live so that we could be going back and forth, but one day I'll get there. I hope. I'm really trying to at least get to 400, because I feel like having another giveaway. It won't be dishcloths. I have a couple things in mind while I've been going around here cleaning and organizing things, and pretty soon I'll be up to 400, and I'll be able to have that giveaway, and I'm looking forward to it. So if you want to like this video, that'd be great. I guess it helps. You know what? I never see the thumbs up or the thumbs down. One time someone pointed out to me I had a thumbs down, but I never see that. But if you want to do either one, I'm thankful for thumbs up, I'm thankful for thumbs down, and if you want to share me out, that'd be great. And the dog here is shaking the thing that I have this tripod on. Well, I'm gonna say goodnight. I have here in my, show you, in my Bubba, I have some homemade unsweet iced tea that I made early this morning, and some fresh squeezed lemon in it, and lots of ice. Love a cold drink. I love it really, really cold. And so I'm gonna end this video and thank you all again for everything. And I'm gonna have some nice iced tea. So have a good night, and I'll talk to you in a couple of days when I show you the things that I finished today. Okay? Good night.